It doesn't reflect very well. Oh, you're running a project, I see.
Yes. So I was just wondering, how old were you when you joined the Army?
When I joined the Army?
Yes.
I joined the Army in March 5th, 1943.
43.
And I went to Camp Devens, which is outside Boston. And all of the guys were at that time were sent to the infantry. That was the main thing that they needed, because they were the casualties.
Yes.
And I was, after a week, I was shipped down to Fort Jackson when they were forming the 106th Division, Infantry Division. And I was put in 423rd Infantry Regiment, L Company. And I've never met anybody from L Company. There were so many casualties during the Battle of the Bulge and so forth.
And why did you join the Army? What was the reason? Was it because
I didn't join the Army.
They drafted you?
I was in college. I was in Northeastern University in Boston.
And they drafted you?
And they let me finish the second semester. And then they said, join us. I wasn't asked. They said, join us. So and I went through maneuvers and advanced training and up to Camp Atterbury. And that's where the divisions stayed together and went overseas.
So, where were you located in Belgium?
I was in Newton High School. It's a suburb of Boston.
Yes.
And then I went to Northeastern University. That's where I had my second semester in staff.
And where were you placed in Belgium? What in Belgium? Where were you for the battle?
I don't. It's 60 years ago, and you really can't remember
exactly.
Tell the truth. You know you were there, but it's very difficult to.
Anything? Do you remember anything funny that happened then? Like while you were in training or anything like that,
Well, but my point of view is when you join the service, if you never had a gun in your hand before, you have no idea what transpires. And you go through training, and you can go for years in training.
Yeah.
And when you go online, it's called baptism of fire. That means you're in the front lines and you have to kill or be killed.
Yeah.
And that is one of the hardest things to do.
I can imagine.
Because you've never done that before, and you don't know the enemy. It doesn't know you, but you're trained. You have to do that. And when it became hard and we were surrounded, and what are you going to do? You saw your friend get killed.
Right.
You finally had to give up. And it was a different life because I'd never been in jail before, and it was like jail.
Yeah, right.
You put in with a whole bunch of guys you don't know and transport by boxcar with very little food and everything like that over to a stalag, which was actually a prison. And different nationalities in that prison. And you form friendship with a few guys that you knew, and that's how life went for you. So it's very difficult. Now, even now, I've taken post-traumatic stress at Milwaukee Medical Center, and I still have problems that can be right back. And the doctor there suggested that I become a volunteer. And it has helped me a lot.
Good.
I help other veterans.
Good.
I volunteer at the visual aid department. Most of the guys that have muscular degeneration, they're having trouble seeing.
Yeah.
And so I found myself helping them. By helping them, it helps me.
Okay.
That's how I live through the life.
Yeah.
You live the rest of your life, but you still have that. I can never touch a gun.
Okay.
When you go to a military funeral or anything like that, and he asks you to be an honor guard, I can never touch a gun.
Yeah.
It brings back too many memories.
Okay.
So I thought, just giving you a little insight of what I do. But by being in the volunteer service, it helps a great deal.
Good.
That's why I thought I'd bring the picture, I'd bring the dog tags,
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
go ahead.
Hi, my name is John.